Hello everyone, and this is a small but very interesting update on stealth mechanics system I'm working on right now. So what you can see here is orange, it's sun, which creates a shadow, and this is a tent. We are green guy and our enemy is red guy. The brown it's a ground, by the way. So we are completely in a shadow. Our enemy cannot see us, and our enemy cannot remember us because he cannot see us. But okay, let's just say we are not completely in a shadow. Let's just say we are so our legs are visible, but our face is not visible for enemy. Technically, our enemy can see us, our enemy spots us, but let's just say we are spotted, right? Then we are going into shadow, and our enemy follows us into the shadow. Then right in shadow we change our clothes and we run from the shadow, right? We leave shadow. Then enemy cannot find us in a shadow because he cannot see in a shadow. An enemy leaves shadow, and enemy cannot understand that we are actually an enemy for him, because our enemy, this red guy, could not see our face because our face was covered in a shadow, while our torso and legs were in the sunlight. But let's just say the situation was different. Let's just say we were completely in the light, right? So our enemy remembers our face, remembers our body, and then we run into the shadow. Let me just select it properly. Then we run into the shadow, our enemy follows us, then we leave shadow, and our enemy remembers our face, and that's all. So we will be spotted forever unless we wear a mask. But this is another story, it's a different story. And now let's go to more interesting part. Let's go to the game. So I will do this. Here you will here you will see a persona discovered a percent meter. So look, I will also paint a picture again here. So let's just remove everything. So let's just say this is our guy, this is player, right? Player. And the very important part to keep hidden all the time is our face, because face is, as far as you know, it's unique item of your personality, of your persona. If your enemy remembers your face, so you will not be able to go anywhere. Then there is a rest of the body. So let's just say it's like 70% of your, actually yeah, it's 70%, size of head in 30. And you can see here that if for instance our enemy discovers our face and discovers the rest of our body, so our enemy will have full the picture of us as enemy available for everyone else in his security team. So he will send this information for everyone, and will be spotted forever. So we need to keep in mind that some parts of our persona should be hidden all the time. So it's our head. Then it comes our body and our legs. So I will better show you this in this live example. So we hit play button, and also sun is now a dynamic, so you can see, so red means that we are actually, I wanted to say that we are like a vampire here, but anyway, let's just go to my player and disable, I mean not player, and disable this effect. I just disable this blood. Okay, so look, if we are in sunlight, we have if we are fully in a sunlight, our body is fully covered with sun, and we have 197% of our body discovered. But if we are completely in a shadow, we have a different lighting, and okay, don't hold a second. Oh, shadows are running away. Okay, so now we are completely in a shadow, and the effects will be different. So we will have all the bluish appearance, just like in Penumbra, games. And then the sun will go back, and I will show you this in more slow appearance. Should be somewhere here. Okay, here we go. I will go to my animator and I will make speed of my sun smaller. So let's just make it back. Okay, like this. 25. Okay. Okay, I hope it's visible. Let's just get it back, because okay, it's fine. It's okay now. So look, if we are going into the shadow, but we are not hiding all our body, but only the very important parts, we can see that we covered the face of our body, so the face, and we show only back of our body, so it's back of our torso, head and legs. So enemy can spot us, but enemy will not remember us, because there is not enough of information to remember. It's only 25% of our body visible to enemy, and now we are completely not visible to enemy. And what will happen if, for instance, we show our face in the sunlight? So this arrow, this one bluish, it's actually a face direction. So I will just make it like this. So now you can see that our face is visible, clearly visible in the sunlight, and we have 100% of information about our persona visible to enemy. I mean this light. And actually it's about visibility in light. And obviously you want to ask me, but how, we don't have here any enemy, how it's going to be working? I will just paint another picture for you. So okay, how to make enemy see us in a sunlight or in a light? So you have to have two components. First component, it's a vision of our enemy, and second, it's vision of light. So let's just say we have here our light, right? We have our tenement over here, like this tenement, let's just hide this part. We have our tenement over here. So this is our enemy, and this is we, the player. So how it's going to work? So our enemy technically see us. So this raycast hits us, our collider, and also raycast of this sun hits us. So this is how sun hits us and how the vision of enemy hits us. And actually, to see us, enemy should hit us with his raycast, and also sun should hit us with its raycast. And if enemy can hit us and sun also hits us, then enemy can spot us in the sunlight or in any other light. But let's just say our sun is somewhere over here, right over here, and the shadow are like this. Then our enemy technically see us. So side of view of our enemy can hits us, our collider, but sun cannot hit us with its raycast. So if you remember, we have this condition. So if enemy can see us, yes, enemies see us, and if sun can see us, sun cannot see us, then we are visible to enemy. And what do we have here? So enemy can see us, but sun cannot see us, so we are in a shadow. So that means that enemy cannot see us because we are in a shadow. And the same situation is also here. So we are in a shadow, and and sun cannot see us. So actually in a game we have two enemies. First it's a human guard, and second enemy it's sun. And we have to understand that sun should see us and enemy should see us. If sun can see us and enemy can see us, then we are visible to enemy. If enemy can see us and sun cannot see us, then we are not visible to enemy. So it's very simple logic how it should work. And actually, guys, I'm going to show you how player looks like. So this is enemy. I mean, not enemy, player. So we have this guy. It's our player. Actually, you don't need this this counter anymore. So I will remove it and I will go into maximize mode. So you can see here our guy, it's our player, and our player has spots on the body, spots. It's spots for raycast. So it's a spot for top of head, for front of head, sides of head, back of head, the torso and legs. Actually, a raycast is working only for one point to other point raycast. So I just make it work like this. So we have here, let me show you the sun. I will launch the game and show you how it's working with sun. So We have this guy. We hit play. So this is our sun. This is how it's moving. So this pink line, it's how our sun is moving. This is a pivot point for our sun. This is our sun. It's moving, it's moving, it's moving, and it hits actually not our body. It hits those orange cubes on our body. Let's just say we hide our face, and then we're not visible. We remove those cubes from shadow, and we are now visible because our face is completely visible. This is how it's working. So actually sun is making this raycast, single raycast to all parts of our body, to all of those cubes on our body. This is a new version, and I'm going to show you how it worked before. So let me just switch to old version of this visibility in light. So where is our here we go. So you can see here, so I have here this very crazy script, and look here. So this is a variable, which means that we are completely hidden, and this is false and true for for all our body. So if we have this like this means that our top of our head is hidden from the sun. So I'm going to hit play and you will see what I mean. So now you can see that all parts of our body is visible. So top of our head, front of our head, left side and right side of head. Now we are going to hide our face, and you can see that, you can see over here. So front of head is not visible. And then this front 2, it's front of our torso, and front 3 is front of our legs. So it's so I'm going to show you this over here. So 3 cubes are not visible. Where is character? Hold a second. Oh, okay, over here. So you can see, so so only 3 cubes are covered in in a, so they are not visible. Actually, this one, and this one. The rest are visible. And the system says to the game that, hey, his front of his body is not visible, but rest of body is visible, so he is not hidden. He's just trying to hide. This is ray range. Ray range, it's a range of our sun. So let's just make it like this. Let's just make it like this. And this is actually a length of our ray, of the sun. You can see, so this is a ray. Oops. Why I cannot make it work correctly? Okay, so this is you can see, so if I add more, oh god damn it, if I change it, so the length of the ray will be different also. You can see, so actually it doesn't hit us. It should be bigger. Oops. Like this. This is a field of view of our the camera. I mean, not camera, of a raycast. This is a cube of visibility. So if we are visible, then we show this game object, and we have this light like this. if we are not visible, we don't show this cube of visibility. It's for debug. So if we are completely no, hold a second, it's just old values, they are useless right now. So this is actually, this is how our a persona is discovered. So we have here a persona visible, right? And it contains the sum of all components. So if front of our face is visible, then its value is 70. If not, then 0, and it's also about other components. It's quite a long script, and it's about image effects. So if we are hidden, then we don't have a lots of image effects enabled. I mean, yes, we don't have bloom, we don't have screen overlay, but we have this image effect available, chromatic aberration. And if we are not hidden, so we have bloom, we have screen overlay, we have contrast, stretch disabled, yay. So this is for debug. So if we are hit by sun, I mean not we, components of our body is hit. So it says that so for instance, if the sun hits our head, top of head, so it means that top of head is visible, and it then calculates a percentage of our this value. Yep. Actually, just another picture, and I guess it's going to be last picture. So I'm just going to paint here sun and paint here our capsule. This is points of our body, and this is actually a tent. And this is a shadow, and sun is making a recast to every point of our body, like this. And for instance, if sun cannot reach this point, it says that top of the head is not hit by light. If it cannot hit this place, then it says the front of face is not hit by light. If it hits this place, it says the front of torso of the body is hit by light, so it's visible, and the rest of the components are working the same way. And then all the components will be the plus said, this orange stuff, it's a true or false, for all the components, like this, and it will be in the result this value. Okay, let me just hide everything. Mesh renderer, and launch it again. So this is how it's working. Quite simple, but very cool, I guess. So you see, stealth is about how you hide your persona, but not only some part of your body. So it's very important to remember. So for instance, let's just stop the time, and I will show you what I mean. So let's just stop this. Okay, have a look. So if we are standing over here, right, and now we are looking forward from the shadow and our face is visible in the sunlight. You can see it here. So this is our face. Our face is visible in all this part. And let's just say we are now looking into the shadow and we can see that we have this value different, 44. So and somewhere at this point, and now if it's bluish, it means that we hide our face in a shadow completely. So it says, 37, which is good for our stealth. So you can see, so this blue arrow, it's our face direction. Now I'm going to make it dynamic. Let you see how it's working with dynamic objects. So let's just hit this. Hop. And you can see that so it's working with a dynamic object. Oops. Let's just hide somewhere else like this. And push the wall, and we are now hidden in the shadow of this wall. You can see it. So now we are in a shadow. Let's just wait for sun to move. Okay, sun is moving very, very slowly and I don't like it. Let's just make it move faster, like this, 4 times faster. So you can see it, right? So we are trying to hide our face from the sunlight. So there will be sun. Now our face should be hidden. Okay. And there will be a night, and we'll not care about finding a cover, because there's no source of light anymore. So that's all about this. Yeah, and let me just turn on this special effect, blood, so it will be nice to show you how it's working. So, hop, hop. Then okay, we are dying because we are a vampire. We need to keep in shadow. Hop. Let's just do this. Okay, oh my god, we are not in the shadow anymore. Oh. And night is coming and we are now hidden in the night. We can do whatever we want because we are vampire. So that's all about this. So I hope you understand this mechanic. So this mechanic is working with points of your body, of your character, not only with a single a collider, because Raycast is working from point to point. So like from the point of sun to point of of some object. So in this case it was previously working with one point of the character, that center of collider. And now actually I'm going to show you how it's used to work before. So this is old version of this script. So it's no, it's should not should be it should be here. So let's just this is number 2, and this is old version of script, this one. So cube of visibility debug darkness. Okay, let's just make it like this, and you will see difference. You will see the difference. Player object, and I will just hit play, and then I will stop the sun. I mean stop animation. And now just have a look. And now feel difference. Feel difference. So now this is how it used to work in old version, in old ones. So you can see. So we are not completely in a shadow, but it says that we are in a shadow. And we had actually only 2 values over here, in light or in a darkness. And now in second version it has many components, like is in the light, is top of head in the light or in the darkness, front of face in the light or in the darkness. Now many components, and it's working from point to point, so there are many points of body. And this is old version, which is now obsolete. So it's not correct version. And now how it's working with new version. So it's working more correctly. So if and there is also a very interesting line here in code, which is very important. It's about hidden and not hidden boolean. Okay, here we go. Look, if we are visible less than 37%, that we are not visible. Then if we are visible more than 37, then we are not visible. I mean, yeah, then we are visible to enemy, for enemy. Yay. This is how it's working, and this is actually okay. Let me show you also very interesting part about Gizmo. Gizmo is very important part. It's it shows us where the sun actually hits our body. So let's just go here, took this object and paste it over here. Color red, player object. Okay, Control S, it is the same value. Control S, import the scripts. It will take some time, of course. Okay, 34 minutes. Good for explanation, for a lesson. Shouldn't take a lot of time, just to look for errors. And we have this gizmos enabled, so we will see how it's working. Alright, okay, we're done, we're good. And we have our this is actually our array, which is coming from the sun to our body. And this array is coming to the top of our head, the front of our face. It's about face, torso and legs, and it's checking all the components of our body. Okay, where is our body? Now it's over here, and we are hidden because all the components of our body, so the raycast, this raycast cannot actually hit us because we are behind this wall. We are in shadow. Yay. Okay, I think it's enough because to explain more it will take more and more and more of time. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye. Bye bye and have a good time. See you later in the next video.